Hello, hello, hello. It is August 9th, 2020, and I am at least a day late, but there's a good reason. Here's a story to tell you for this past week. Um, I was out minding my business, going to the store, going to ShopRite in Norwalk on Tuesday, the 4th, in the AM with my good friend Joan, who I go to ShopRite with all the time. We used to work together in the theater. And went to the store, thought nothing of it, came home, got home about noon, and at about 5 after, 10 after 2, whammo, no power. And it's only just come back today, the 9th, at about 12:28 in the afternoon. So just about an hour and a half or so shy of 6 days with no power in absolutely stifling humidity. The house has just been a heat trap, and um, it's been a very difficult time. I've not felt well. The first and second days, I had a lot of just horrible body pain from the heat, from just all sorts of things. Um, Again, interesting stuff. Just before the stuff hit, I should say the stuff, we got really, really hugely bad winds and a whole bunch of little tornadoes everywhere. In fact, on Tuesday, when the tornadoes were, about 2 hours after I got back, just when it started here, it turns out one of the tornadoes was across the street from where I was at the store. So I guess timing is everything. Tore up a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Um, I hope. I'm sure some of you, some of you who are here in Connecticut. I hope you weathered all this well. And if you lost power, it wasn't for long. Hopefully you have it back, or you wouldn't be watching this, of course. So of course you have it back. But whenever you watch it, I hope everyone didn't have to go what I went through. It sucked. It just really sucked. Um, so Tuesday, first day, awful. Just awful. Hardly any sleep. It was so hot. Just a sweat box. And I don't know that I've ever mentioned this, but I am an insulin dependent diabetic. I take a shot of what they call Lantus every night. And you have to keep that stuff refrigerated. So thankfully, my brother in Norwalk, he didn't lose power. And Wednesday afternoon, he brought over a generator to power the refrigerator. And we were very smart. As soon as the power went out, I said to my nephew Michael, who lives with me, make sure to not open the refrigerator at all so we keep that cool in there, which was a very good thing because we didn't lose anything. Nothing spoiled because we left it exactly fully closed, and the next day we were able to hook up the generator, which was just a lifesaver, let me tell you. Um, it just is like life has been on hold and dealing with the effects of this. But anyway, what I was going to say is just before the storms hit, I got this wild dizzy spell. Thank God I was sitting down. And I think it was because of this rapid change in air pressure as everything. It suddenly felt like if you've ever had your house power washed, it felt like it was being power washed from all sides at a ridiculous rate of water pressure because it was a ridiculous weight of a bunch of water pressure. Everything was pretty bad. I was looking outside to see if there was an old lady on a bicycle flying through the air wanting Dorothy's dog, but was not the case. But going through all of that, it was tough. I tried to keep calm, which was difficult. It's tough. I have very little food. Thankfully, people brought some stuff over now and again, so I was able to get by because everything I bought at the store needed a stove, and even though we could hook other things up through the generator, the stove had a different plug configuration. You couldn't plug that in at all, which I suppose is a good thing. The last thing we needed was more heat. But here we are. I don't know when this is going up because I still don't have cable back, and one of my phones is out. But those are minor things now compared to having a house that's cooling itself off again, having light, having life and some semblance come back. I made a few calls. I sat and listened to one of my favorite Fifth Dimension albums, Age of Aquarius, if you must know. Um, and here I am, and here you are. I hope you had a better week than I. I'm so glad to be connecting with everyone. I've missed everyone. I hope we're all doing well. My love to everyone, and I will see you next week with hopefully no interruptions and more positive things to say, although today was very positive. So take care. Bye bye. So here we are. It's pretty still, quiet time. You can hear some like the highway. It's pretty quiet after tornadoes and stuff yesterday. Incredible winds, a lot of destruction. Got no power at the house. Just rolling with it as it comes.